Hello, good day dear audience. Here we have a section in the eye. The vitreous body is filled with vitreous humor. How does the eye keeps its form against pressures, perhaps any impact here or whatever? Or how doesn't keep its shape oval and doesn't slightly flatten? Because the vitreous humor has a pressure between 14, that's the normal. It could be lesser and could be more. The more leads to glaucoma and harms the optical nerve. That's not our subject now. Pressure inside to keep the eye maintain its shape and doesn't get flattened. With pressure inside the vitreous humor normally would be between 14 to 22 millimeters mercury. Now here we'll start discussing the blood pressure in another organ in the body. The pressure in the heart and veins and arteries. Of course, in the aorta the pressure varies from diastolic from 70 to 110, systolic from 90 to 160 in case of hypertension. That's in the aorta pumped by the left ventricle to the blood organs. The values of pressures in the inferior vena cava and superior vena cava and pulmonary artery and pulmonary veins is a story. It concerns the cardiologist most, and perhaps I might pass by it in another video, but not regarding physics, regarding cardiology. Okay, as far as I know in cardiology, and I want the pressures I mentioned are in millimeters of mercury. But scientifically, is it correct to express pressure in terms of length, that is millimeter mercury or millimeter or meters of water? Scientifically, no, it's not correct, because the unit of pressure is the unit of force per unit area, or force over area. So, but why it's only became a tradition? Because the density of the mercury or water or whatever is known. 1000 kilograms per meter cube. That's in the MKS system of unit cube, and the density of mercury 13.6 times 10 to the power 3 kilogram per meter cube. G meter per second square, H in meter, pressure Newton per meter square. So they consider as rho being known for the fluid used to measure the pressure, and G constant on the earth, so height would resemble the pressure or indicate the pressure. But scientifically and dimensionally, pressure is force per area and H is length. Now let us see the units and dimensions of P and how rho GH would be equal to force per unit area. Force equals mass times acceleration. That is mass times length over square of time. Area equals square of length. So here we'll have F over force P equals M times L over T squared times 1 over L squared. That is, we divided the force by the area. Inverted L squared to be 1 over L squared. So cancelling the L with the L with the 2 of the L square, we would be left in the denominator with 1L and a T square, and the denominator we have M. So the units of pressure is mass M over L times T square, kilogram per meter second square in the MKS system of units. Now let's come to the rho GH, density times acceleration of gravity times height. Rho is mass per unit volume, mass over volume. That is M over L cube. G is L over T square. H is L. So here we would be left with, in the numerator, L times L, that's L square. In the denominator, L cube. So the L square here would be cancelled with the 3 of the L cube. We would be left in the denominator with, as I said, simply L. In the numerator we have the M. In the denominator it is the T square as before, as force over area. So we would be left with M over L T square. I hope my explanation is clear, explain something new. Thanks for following, my dear audience. Goodbye.